Hello, I'm Greg Harford from Retail NZ and welcome to How to Retail Recovery Edition. Today we're here in Milford in the heart of the North Shore and we're going to go and visit Claire's a fashion boutique here. So let's go and have a chat to Julia and find out how things have gone for Claire's over the last couple of years through the pandemic. Can you just begin by telling us a little bit about the business, Claire's, and how it's gone?
Claire established the business in 1990, so that's 32 years ago. And it was, a standalone, solo-owned shop. And her and her mother worked it. I've worked for Claire for about just over 10 years. It's one of those things you've got to establish a business and work at it, which Claire has done, and been very successful with a very, very loyal clientele.
So 32 years is a really long time to be in business, and clearly Claire's has been successful through that time. What's been the secret to that success, do you think?
It's knowing your clientele. That's what it's all about. And contact your clients. Get to know your clients. We have lists. We contact people. We email them. Not all the time, but we email when new gear's coming in. We know the women that want certain labels.
Tell me about your online store. I understand you moved online relatively recently. How did that go for you through the pandemic, and has it been successful?
Our clients don't buy heaps of stuff online, but it gave them a chance to research what we had in the shop because they couldn't come in. We change windows all the time so they could look in and they can look through the shop. But it gave us some sales, and there was click and collect. They could come to the door and grab them, so there was still a contact. Yeah.
And are online sales continuing to boom away for you?
No, not really. Our clients prefer to come into the shop and try the clothes on. It's better. We still get a bit of online, but not like we did when the COVID closed.
It's really interesting, and I guess shows that different customers have different ways that they shop.
Yes.
So tell me about social media. How do you use social media in the business? Are you across lots of platforms?
We just do our website, which is wonderful, and it's updated every day. If something sells and we're out of it, it gets taken off, and new stuff, it gets put on. That's their research. They look on the website and they come in to get the gear. They don't order online. Usually they come in.
Yeah. So apart from the website, how else do you engage?
We email customers. We text them. We've got lists of customers that like certain things, like a certain label. So when that label comes in, we will contact those customers. You've got to contact your customers all the time. Not bombard them with emails, but have contact with them when things come in and let them know what you're doing. Yeah.
And that's really good to have such an engaged customer base coming in. And is that driven on the back of customer service in stores?
Absolutely. Well? Yes, absolutely. We know the customers. We know their family. We know some of them have been with Claire from the opening day. If somebody walked in the door, we would know what they should be looking at because we know the sort of things they buy. So that's what loyalty is all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. Customer service is obviously a really important part of the way that you run the business, and it helps keep your customers engaged. Can you tell me a little bit more about the service offering that you have?
If you're in a big store, it's virtually cash and wrap. No one serves you until you get to the counter to pay. So this is the difference. You get wonderful attention and advice.
So the last couple of years have obviously been very difficult for many retail businesses. What's been your biggest learning through the pandemic?
Well, I think you've just got to stick with it, and keep working at it. Okay, it was hard. It was really tough not being able to open the doors, but you could still contact people and put things in the window all the time, different things, keep changing them, that sort of thing, because people walk around here a lot. It's very much a healthy sort of area with the beach and everything, and they would walk around, they would contact us for the online, that sort of thing, but it was difficult not being able to open.
So can you just tell me a little bit more about the local community and what support they offer your business?
Milford's great. Yeah, it's a lovely community. They don't all live in Milford, all our clients. They'll be in Takapuna, Devonport, the Bays, anywhere, you know. So it doesn't have to be Milford, but Milford is a comfortable place to come to. It's got nice shops, nice cafes, so people can park, you know, you're not going to get towed away or anything, there's parking. So it helps, and it's a safe sort of feeling, Milford. It's lovely. Mm.
Looking ahead, what do you think are the key challenges for Claire's, and what advice would you have for other businesses that might be just finding it a little bit difficult at the moment?
I think we've just got to be aware of, you know, as Claire does all the buying, she's very aware of what stock is selling well, what isn't. You've got to always be on top of that, and you've got to keep your stock levels right. You know, don't just get a whole lot of stuff in because you've had a bad season the season before, get a whole lot in. It's not going to work. So you've got to know your market and know your clients, you know, and sometimes a bad thing that's happened like the COVID teaches you something new. You know, if you're resilient and you carry on, you'll succeed.